What you doing, bud?
Oh, you know, just sneaking the old nitrous plate on it.
What the hell?
But you like what's going on here?
I ain't never seen that before.
What? Which
You
one?
didn't want studs on there?
Oh, you know, I couldn't find one at the time.
1.
4.
Alright, well. Dude, this guy's... No wonder you want to swap. Look at all the oil on there.
Your spacer.
Alright, guys. Well, Bobby, this is Bobby's daily. He's got an old worn out 350 in here. And we've been putting together a little something to stick in here.
Yeah.
But needs a really good reason to pull this one out.
Nitrous.
So we're gonna blow this rig up. Well, I don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen. It might not blow up, but we're gonna put
I think it'll probably do 130 on motor. 130 at the rear wheel.
Oh, you want to dyno it?
Oh, we're dynoing it.
I thought we were just gonna do some hood rat shit.
Well, we could do that.
Let's just do some hood rat shit. We'll put some jets in this thing and just let her eat, bud.
What jets?
Oh, that too. It's sweating a little bit of horsepower like everywhere. So
that's just the lack of thread.
Lack of RTV.
That's just the lack of thread.
anyway, so what we're gonna do is blow this thing up. We have a whole L83 setup to go in this thing. We just got to finish a couple things on the top and put it back together, and then we're gonna slam that thing in here. So. But as far as today goes, we're going to get the motor out of Mississippi Queen, start tearing that down. If Bobby can get this done, maybe we'll do some hood rat stuff today. If not, we'll do it another day. Alright, now that we got that all out of the way, we can work on everything easy. So the plan is get everything loosened up, we'll take the whole thing out at once. Motor, transfer case, everything. Disconnect the trans on the ground. Should be good to go. I might unbolt the converter while it's in the air. It'll probably be a little easier. But now we can work on everything, get everything off. Much easier than we did before. You hungry, bud? Yeah, me too. It's about lunchtime. All right, we're gonna take a little short break, get us some lunch. Let me show you what we got for today. All right, guys, huge shout out to today's video sponsor, Factor Meals. I absolutely love Factor Meals. Honestly, they're delicious. Today we got cheddar and chive pork chops with garlic green beans and bell peppers. Guys, Factor takes the stress out of meal planning and sets you up for success. You can skip the grocery stores, the prep work, cooking fatigue. Instead, you can get chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals right to your doorstep. With over 35 meals to choose from every week, you got vegan, keto, calorie smart. You can't go wrong. My favorite's the keto version, so that's why we got the pork chops, green beans. I like all the keto stuff. It makes me feel better, so that's why I eat that way. So let's heat this thing up because I'm hungry. Show you how simple this is. Tear it back a little bit. Get you a little opening on that side. Microwave. 2.5 minutes. And in 2.5 minutes, you're gonna have an absolutely delicious meal. I can't stress this enough. If you've never tried Factor, these meals are absolutely delicious. Guys, Factor also now offers some snack options. So they have breakfast smoothies, these juices, they got small bites, and more stuff that are everything I've had from there is absolutely delicious. All right, let's see how we looking in here. Ooh, steam. Oh, man. Guys, come on in. Take a look at this. I mean, it's delicious. Oof, I'm excited. Guys, Factor also has a gourmet options for your weekly meal plan, so you can have something a little bit more, fancy, a little bit more gourmet. I really like their filet mignon. It's absolutely phenomenal, so don't forget about those. One of the main reasons I like Factor is it cuts down on grocery trips. You don't have to meal prep. I can just get them, put them in the fridge. I take them with me to the office. And when I'm working in the shop, I don't have to leave. I can come in here, eat lunch, relax for a little bit, and I have an absolutely phenomenal meal. So that's my favorite thing. On top of that, they're healthy. So sometimes we go out to lunch, eat something you're not supposed to, you don't feel very good. These meals, especially the keto version, I always feel good afterwards. I can just go straight back to work. So I love Factor. I've used Factor before we even did these ads before. So, all right, guys, if you want to try Factor meals, highly suggest you do. Head on over to factor75.com and use code 50 Dr.TuneEmAll to get 50% off your first order plus free shipping. That's factor75.com, code 50 Dr.TuneEmAll to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. All right, guys, I'm gonna eat me some lunch. We'll get back to the video. I don't know how they do it. Amazing.
All right, guys, we made it back down to the shop. Sun went down. It's a little less than 400 degrees out right now, so it's livable now. I'm gonna just tell you, one of the worst things I did in this shop is put that freaking air conditioner right there, because trying to work on this backwards, yeah, sucks. Because it's blowing all the heat. It was like 90 something today. Plus that, I was dying. I was like, you know what? We'll just come back. Go hang out in the AC until it cools off a little bit. But got to unbolt the trans and converter. Everything else pretty much done. Trans converter, a couple little things here and there, and then we can yank this rig out, get it on the stand, and see what we tore up. All right, guys, got everything disconnected under the truck. Transmission's loose. Only problem we just ran into is ain't no dang engine hoist here, and the forklift is locked in the other shop. So we might be postponing pulling the motor till tomorrow, unfortunately. But we'll get everything else done around it, and then yank that rig out, get it on the stand. All right, motor's ready to come out. Everything's unbolted. But we got to wait till tomorrow so we can get a forklift over here. Yank that rig out, and then we'll move this thing out of the way. Get that on a stand, get Bobby's car in here, and get his motor out. So that's going to do it for tonight. Go up. Go up. A little more. Alright, go out. Okay, go up. Oh shit, I forgot. Hold on 1 second. Got a fuel line. Go up a little more.
A little bit more. A little more. Alright. We need a little bit more. Alright. Come out. Alright, go up. Go ahead.
Yank.
A little bit more. We're gonna get it on the stand. I'm gonna grab the stand with the throttle up.
Need a good quality flex plate. NKPRacing.com. Get you a nice little Circle D billet unit. Any guesses on what did we burn up? How many? Which hole?
Ringland.
I say about 2 pistons easily.
2 of them? I think
Easily 2.
I think one really bad one.
Yeah.
Probably gonna need a block.
If it's like James's Camaro, it might have chased over to the other side.
That could have. And I've ran it too many times since then. Just
Yeah.
moving in and out. So I'm sure the blocks.
It was smoking just backing it in here.
Well, yeah. So that was when you lose ring
Should
seal.
have got a real nitrous built motor like that one right there.
Yeah, this thing was budget, like real budget. not meant to be doing what we were doing, and it's been full of water.
3-4 times.
Yeah,
Too many
3 or
times to
4
count because I left it outside during a hurricane. So she did good for what it was. It was a little slow. I don't know if it was this, the converter, or the truck just weighs 49,000 pounds, or what the deal is, but we need to weigh it. I definitely want to switch the transmission because we're going to put more power to it, and that's a stock case ringed input shaft power glide. So if you know anything about those, I'm shocked it even took what it took.
Especially weighing 49,000 pounds.
Especially being 49,000 pounds. Be like all them streetcar things. It's a streetcar!
Well, looks like we at least got one cylinder, and to be honest, it might be fixable, which would be nice. But yeah, definitely got that piston. We melted that puppy, which is the exact hole that I thought we melted. Yeah, if you guys remember when I was testing, we kept hitting that spark plug, and we had pulled some timing out of that hole and changed a few things, but clearly was not happy with what we got going on here. I think that's just a machine mark. This one actually kissed a valve at one point. That's what that mark is. My buddy Bobby let him borrow a rocker, and he put it on and it wasn't all the way in, so we bent the valve in that hole. But that's all right. All right, well, this side looks okay. I don't see any burned up pistons. Doesn't necessarily mean we don't have a ring seal issue or anything, but I don't see any melted ones. So it looks like it was only the one hole, which is pretty bad. Which we knew that one was getting picked on, so maybe we'll check the pistons, we'll pull them all out, check the skirts and everything, make sure nothing's collapsed. If they're all good, we'll stick them all in there and get one more. All right, let's roll this rig around and see. Oh yeah, she's tore up. Sheesh. So melted it, and then I mean it was detonating its butt off. All the other pistons look fine. I don't know why I was picking on that hole. I don't know if it was getting more nitrous into that one or what the deal was. I mean, I knew it was picking on it. That's why I compression tested and leaked it down before we went to that race. But doesn't seem to have a bent rod. We'll pull it the rest of the way apart and assess the damage. But I think the block might be salvageable. We'll see. See how far we can hone it. Sometimes you can get away with like a 4060 bore on these sometimes, but I wouldn't be spraying much nitrous to it at all. So we'll see. I'll get it the rest of the way apart and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, talked to my machinist engine builder. He said, bring me the whole short block. Don't take it apart so he can assess everything when he takes it apart. Look at all the bearings and all that stuff. So I'm just going to take water pump off, water pump, oil pan off, and then I'll bring in the rest of it and he can take it apart and look over everything, make sure everything's good, and then
Hopefully the block is savable. If not, we'll get another block and then put it back together. But we're going to end this video off here. I'll get this stuff off, drop it off, get it fixed up. But this motor is definitely not going back in the truck. We have another one being built. Show you all that when it gets a little bit closer. I appreciate you guys watching. As always, stay tuned. We'll see you in the next episode.